Good day everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Olympic roster. Yeah, I covered 4 teams already. Today it's team number 5. Today let's talk about Team Finland. You can see goalies and defensemen are already on the board. The forwards will follow on the second board, and the jerseys I brought. I brought the only jersey with a Finnish player on that I do have. It's a Teemu Ruutu Carolina jersey. I brought some Dallas, you will know why. I brought some Colorado, you will know why, and Seattle you might know as well. And the jersey I'm wearing is the only jersey from Finland I do have. It's a Tampere CHL, so Champions Hockey League jersey, which looks pretty nice, and it has Jori Lehterä on the back. And yeah, I really like this jersey. And now let's jump into the roster for Team Finland. And first of all, my apologies to all people from Finland that speak the language for butchering all the names. I'm trying my best, I'm doing my best not to make any mistakes. If I do, I'm very sorry for that. Okay, preamble aside, let's go into the roster. And as always, I'm starting with the goaltenders. And in black are players from the NHL, and in red are players from European leagues. In this case, with the forwards, it's Liga from Finland, but let's go into the details when we get there. Starting off with the goalies, of course, my starter and, number 1 goaltender for Team Finland is Jussi Saros from the Nashville Predators. He has a very rich contract, but he is a very, very good goaltender. He could be the starter for a Stanley Cup winning team for a deep, deep playoff run. He is so good. He will be an absolute benchmark for Team Finland in goal. The backups, I decided for Kevin Lankinen from the Vancouver Canucks. It looked like last year he would not get a contract. Now he got one, and he proved himself being very, very good for the Canucks. And I picked Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen from the Buffalo Sabres. The Sabres, at the day of recording, do have a 9-game winning streak. Luukkonen won some of these games. He is a very, very good goaltender. Now let's jump to the defense. And of course it starts with the 2 Dallas players, Esa Lindell and Miro Heiskanen. Both musts on this team. They are, I think Heiskanen is the best defenseman Finland ever produced. Lindell is no slouch either. Together they are an absolute force. Let's see if they play together, or if the coach splits them up. Maybe combine them with Henri Jokiharju from the Boston Bruins, who is a very, very solid defender as well. Or maybe Mikkola from the Florida Panthers, who is there more for the defensive side. But that's not bad, because Heiskanen is such a talent offensively. Maybe Heiskanen with Mikkola could work. Let's see about this. Then I put in Mr. Martin Pulo from the Ottawa Senators, who is pretty new in the league. I think he qualifies still as a rookie. Became a mainstay on the blue line for the Ottawa Senators. And then I picked Juuso Vakanainen, from the New York Rangers as the 6th and final NHL playing defenseman for Team Finland. And now we got 2 names that my North American spectators most likely never heard before. First we have Santeri Ariola, who is playing for Saipa Lappeenranta up in Liga in Finland. He is right now the league leader among Finnish-born players in points. He's 25 years old. He has in 31 games 9 goals, 15 assists, and 24 points, so not too bad. And then I picked the guy who seems to be the best defender. It's Aleksi Martin Mikko from Tampere. Yeah, he's wearing this jersey. He has just 19 points in 34 games, but he's a plus 14, so he's the plus-minus leader among defensemen in the Liga in Finland. These 2 guys, of course, yeah, you can take, there's one guy playing pretty good in Switzerland, there's one guy playing pretty good in Sweden, but I decided to pick young players who play in Liga. Okay, that's goalies and defensemen. Let me come back to you with the forwards in a minute. Alright, board number 2, here are the forwards for Team Finland. Let's start off once again with NHL players and then players from the European leagues in red. Of course, the first guy on the list has to be Mikko Rantanen from the Dallas Stars. I loved him when he was in Colorado. He didn't have much luck in Carolina or couldn't come to a contract agreement with them. Now in Dallas he seems to be happy, and this shows in his production and in the standing of the Dallas Stars. Next up, as they came off the top of my head, is Sebastian Aho from the Carolina Hurricanes. He should be the first line center for Team Finland. And if you look for Alexander Barkov on this board, who is normally a mainstay on Team Finland and the captain and first line center, he is not on this board because he's injured. Yeah, I know. I saw the video from the hockey guy. He had him on the roster. I thought, okay, they announced him, but now he tore his ACL. He's injured. He cannot play. Why should they take him? Maybe Alexander Barkov, the person, comes to the Olympics and joins the team there. But Alex Barkov, the player, will not be on the roster. He should not be on the roster because he cannot play. So this makes Sebastian Aho from the Hurricanes the first line center, and he is a very, very good replacement. Up next, I do have Roope Hintz from the Dallas Stars. Yeah, teammate of Mikko Rantanen. I don't know, do they play on the same line? Let me know in the comment section below if you know. I missed it, I'm sorry. These two can play together as the Dallas block would work very, very good. Hintz, of course, must be on the team. So must be Arturi Lekkonen from the Colorado Avalanche. Sorry. Colorado, of course, was traded from Montreal, not via Carolina, but directly to Colorado a few years ago. He is fantastic. Nothing more to say about him. He is a great guy. Esa Lundell from the Florida Panthers. Experience of 2 Stanley Cup wins. Why not? Have him on the team. And Eli Tolvanen from the Seattle Kraken. He can do very good. It doesn't always show his potential, but if he does, he's a mainstay on the team, of course. The elderly gentleman, maybe the captain of the team. Okay, I think Heiskanen should get this, but if not, Teuvo Teravainen from the Chicago Blackhawks brings a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge and a lot of leadership ability to the team. I have Lusterainen from the Florida Panthers, once again, 2 Stanley Cup wins. I have Oliver Kappanen from the Montreal Canadiens, one of the younger guys, who is definitely on the rise this year. And I do have Matthias Maccelli from the Toronto Maple Leafs as the final NHL player. No, I did not go into the AHL, then I went to the European leagues, and the first guy is a former NHL player. It's Marcus Granlund, who is now playing for Servette Genf in the Swiss League. And his teammate Sakari Manninen, who played in the KHL for quite some time. I think he was the, together with Teemu Hartikainen, these two tear apart the KHL, and it was a pleasure watching them. I don't have Hartikainen on the board, but Sakari Manninen as a leader, of course, and an integrator between the young guys and the NHL players. Yeah, why not? And then I picked 3 young guys that all play still in Liga in Finland. The first one is Benjamin Rautainen. He is 20 years old, plays for Tappara Tampere, so he's wearing this jersey. He is a draft pick. I think it was a 3rd rounder from the Tampa Bay Lightning 2023 or 4. Sorry. Anyway, he was drafted by Tampa not that long ago, and he is right now the Liga leader in scoring. Another young guy, Jere Lassila from JYP, Jyväskylä. 21 years of age, also among the leaders in scoring in the in Liga. And his teammate, Leevi Tukiainen, 25 years old, also JYP, right now 2nd in scoring in Liga, 3rd. Behind Rautainen and his teammate, a guy from Denmark that I will not talk about now. Yeah, this would be my team Finland. So we do have 10 NHL forwards and 5 European forwards. I think this could work as a good mix between the experience of the NHL, between young guys that play in Europe and that can learn a lot from the NHL players. I think Team Finland could be in the conversation, at least to go to the semifinal. I think the final will be too much to ask from this team, but they could compete for a medal, maybe with Team Sweden, or the Czechs, or Switzerland, maybe Team Germany. Let's see about this. But I think Team Finland will not go to the final, but they have a chance to reach the semifinal at least. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who did I leave out? Let me know that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And let's see, maybe I make another video about Team Switzerland or Team Czechia. I'm not sure about this. Let's see. Thank you so much. Stay tuned to the channel, and I hope to see you back here soon. Until then, have a good time. Goodbye.